Okay, today's project is we're going to change the cylinder on my Snap-on cherry picker. This cherry picker is at least 15 years old. I've owned it for 15 years. It was a repo when I purchased it. They have put a new cylinder on it and refurbished it. But after 15 or so years, it doesn't like to keep stuff up in the air. So we're going to replace it with this Pittsburgh air over hydraulic ram that I got from the Chinese tool star Harbor Freight. So let's get this open and let's get it on there. Alright, so this should be pretty straightforward. Just have to remove this bolt here, take the cylinder out, unpack the new cylinder. The eyelets, I believe on the new one are 5/8. These are only 1/2 inch. I could either ream these holes out or maybe use some kind of bushing. I haven't figured that out yet, so let's get started. Stay like that. So this cylinder was $75 with the coupon. Instructions. Fairly straightforward. Just want to measure the width of this piston. The specifications online said it's 1 1/3 inches. I've never really known to measure anything in thirds, but it is. Looks to be about 1 3/16 inches. And our gap on our plate on the upper portion is only 1 1/8 inches. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make that a little bit wider. So let me brainstorm on that and be back to you in a sec. Okay, so what I'm talking about is the width of this is 1 3/16 inches. And the spot that it has to go into here is only about 1 1/8 inches. So I could cut this off and re-weld it, or I could take this to my belt sander and flatten both sides, which would be fine, and reduce that to 1 1/8 inches. So let me do that, and then we'll get this thing mounted. Alright, so I used the caliper. That's the measurement that I need. So right now it's obviously too big. So I'll use my air belt sander here, and we'll reduce this width. Working. Okay, so it's supposed to be 1.1. It's now 106. That's perfect. This pinhole is 5/8 in diameter, and our mounting bolts were originally 1/2 inch. These are grade 8. They're pretty strong, of course. So instead of reaming the holes and using a 5/8 bolt, I decided that I would take one of these old shock bushings that I have here, and that works perfectly. So I've sized them so they'll fit into the brackets. So let me get you turned around and we'll get this thing mounted on the jack. Okay, so I like my release on this side. Okay, put this like this. Alright, let's get some nuts on here and we'll give it a test. Got a trigger lock on it, I like that. That goes up plenty high. Right. It looks like I'm just a little tight. It looks like I'm a little tight over here, so I think I'm going to just take the grinder and just massage this a little bit more, but I think that's a win. All right, let's try this out. Shop light, a little bit in the way. This truck is a little taller than I thought. I think I'm gonna have to lower the truck a little bit. All right, so I had to lower the, take the jack stand out and lower the truck a little bit to get it over the fender. I'll have to plan a little bit more when I put the engine back in. Maybe shorten this chain up, or maybe come over the front, or I'll figure something out. So anyhow, thanks for watching.